Hello everybody, it is Skittleelf here with a video that I don't normally upload. But I wanted to touch topic with Overwatch because I want to upload Overwatch content as well, so here I am doing it. Today's video we're going to be talking about this lovely lady of a hero that is now on my screen, whose name you might recognize, whose name you might not recognize, and her name is Symmetra. And to any of you who have played Overwatch and agree with my opinion, this character is freaking boring as ever to play. Like, I kid you not, Symmetra is literally, probably, in my opinion, the most boring character in the game. And I'm here to explain to you as why. So, I'm here in the Overwatch practice range. I'm going to explain to you why I think Symmetra is boring. Before any of you go to the comments to hate on me, I respect anyone who is a Symmetra main. You play the game how you want, main who you want, but this is based on my opinion. This is not stated facts, it is just my opinion. I personally think Symmetra is good, but boring, and I'm going to explain why, so let's jump into it. So I'm here in the practice range because I don't feel like going over with this in a real game, but step number one as to why I think Symmetra is boring is how you necessarily charge your ultimate and how you gain most of your damage. So there's two ways Symmetra can gain ult charge, aka or also deal damage, and that's with these bad boys, your turrets. Legitimately, more than 50% of the damage you deal and the ult charge you gain is gonna be from these turrets. Without these turrets, Symmetra is literally nothing. And if you don't play with turrets, let me just go ahead and try my best to charge up this beam. Because if you don't have level 3 beam charge, you're gonna be using the turrets. If the enemy keeps snuffing out your turrets 24/7, you either swap to a different hero, or if you are quite literally a devoted Symmetra main, you play a little game, a mini game in Overwatch that I like to call M1 or R2 or right trigger simulator, where you literally strafe back and forth or run around the choke point, literally holding down right trigger and melting whatever is in your way. And before all of you also go to the comments and say, well, if you're just melting people, then doesn't that counteract what you're trying to argue with here? No, it doesn't, because if you recall at the beginning of the video, I said, in my opinion, I think Symmetra is good. I don't think she's a garbage hero or anything. And I'm not saying that you can't win matches with her, because believe me, you can. I've done it before. Actually, Symmetra, in some of my matches, is kind of the whole reason why we win. I'm not saying she's not good. I'm saying she's not fun. Because you've got two playstyles. M1R2 right trigger simulator, or standing in the corner doing nothing, running around, occasionally beaming somebody, while your turrets just build your ultimate. And speaking of ultimate, that leads to my next point, which is her ultimate, and what it is and what it does. Symmetra's ultimate ability is the Photon Barrier, which I'm about to demonstrate here. And it is exactly what the name tells it's going to be. It's a barrier. However, it's not any other barrier. It is literally a giant wall that covers the entire map. You basically split the entire map in half with a giant wall. Now, am I saying that this ultimate is trash? No, it's actually very good, especially depending on the composition you're running and the game mode you're playing and the situation you're stuck in. Again, don't think she's a bad character, I just think she's boring. The reason why I think this ultimate is boring is because it literally does nothing but maybe protect you. That's it. It's literally just a giant wall that cuts the map in half for 12 seconds. That's all it is. Sure, there are other DPS that have more ultimates that either do damage or can team wipe or have some sort of fun or satisfying impact. But with Symmetra, you build a wall. That's it. You put a wall in front of your team that blocks bullets, projectiles, and beams. And you may be wondering, well, what's the issue with that? I mean, it's a giant barrier that can protect your whole team. And while yes, you are correct, it does do that because it's quite literally a giant wall barrier. Here's the catch to it. If you throw it up, like so, all the enemy has to do is just walk to the other side of it. And if they just push into you like that, what's the point of it being there? Because it's not protecting you, because they just walked through it. Like, I'm gonna show an example here. Wait for me to charge that barrier back up. Let me just yada yada yada, play RT simulators, whatever. Build it back up. Wait for Tracer to respawn. Say Tracer is the Symmetra, and I throw up my wall right here. So she has thrown up this sim wall. Literally all I have to do is just walk to the other side and she's dead. Or walk to the other side and throw turrets down, and then they're eventually going to either do a ton of damage to her or flat out just kill her upright. So if the enemy's not all up on the wall and practically crossing it anyway and engaging a fight, what is the purpose of it? Like, I mean, I get it. I get the idea Blizzard has with it, and I don't think this ultimate is bad, like I said again. But, like, again, all they have to do is just walk on the other side. That's all you have to do for it to be useless, is just walk to the other side. Literally, if the enemy team just steps through it onto the other side, they can all easily obliterate you. I don't understand it. But anyway, that's enough about the ultimate. Another thing is, this ability used to actually be pretty cool and very, very useful, and was actually one of the few things that made Symmetra kind of overpowered in her previous versions before she got reworked for the 50 billionth time. And this ability is the teleporter. Teleporter, well, the name pretty much explains itself. It's a teleporter. The only thing that made this ability boring is that you can literally just travel in a straight line faster. It allows you to instantly teleport 25 meters ahead of where you were before. Whereas before, it was actually a lot more, not only a lot more fun to use, in my opinion, but also a lot more powerful as a teleporter, because you could go from spawn anywhere on the map.
You lack imagination.
And it was kind of overpowered, not gonna lie. But this one, wow, such great things. I can instantly traverse 25 meters in a straight line. Gee, how useful. I mean, it is sort of useful in, like, I will admit, in Capture the Flag, when your team is, like, trying to rush back to your flag to, like, stop the enemy from taking it, traveling 25 meters in that straight line instantly is kind of useful because it gets you back 10 times faster. But, like, it's a straight line. Like, it would be better if you could just go from your spawn directly to the point or directly to the flag and capture the flag. Nope, you still gotta walk there because you can only go a maximum of 25 meters. It might even be less. I don't even know. If we had a ping system, I'd be able to tell you. But last time I heard it was 25 meters. Someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong on that distance, but I'm pretty sure it's 25 meters. Could be lower. Or it could be like a less distance. But it's a straight line. And with that distance cap, you still have to walk a whole country mile just to get back to the objective point. I mean, sure, you're getting there sooner. But is it soon enough? No.
Perception is your weakness.
And that's what's boring. Another thing that's kind of boring is trying to consistently keep the beam at level 3. Obviously, right now that's not really an issue because with double barrier raining havoc on everything, and then other heroes like Diva and Hammond being so powerful, it's kind of not an issue right now. There's a random wall for no reason. Kind of not an issue right now, but let me tell ya. Outside of the enemy running a double barrier comp, or the tanks are just not being tanks, once the tanks die, and then the whole rest of the team just kind of splits up or retreats, or if, you know, your Diva or your Hammond or whoever gets like a 6-man wipe and just wipes their whole team, you're gonna go back down to level 1. And then it is an absolute pain to try and get it back to level 3. It just feels like sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not possible. And that, my friends, are the many reasons why I believe that Symmetra is a good character to play, gameplay-wise. She's not bad. However, she is by far the most boring hero to play in this game, in my opinion. As always, with any opinion, really. If you disagree with my opinion, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of Symmetra? What's your opinion on this hero? Do you agree with my opinion? Do you disagree with my opinion? I would like to know. But I do ask in the comments that you respect everyone's opinions, as I want this to be sort of a, like, not really controversial, but just a video you can discuss on. And if you want to see other videos like this, where I maybe cover other heroes in Overwatch and give my opinion on them, and give my opinion on them, there we go, I can't speak. Be sure to let me know down below, and as always, make sure you leave a like on this video if you want to see more videos like this. And to make sure you never miss those new videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that and turn on bell. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notifications. Turn those on so that you'll get notified every single time I upload and you never miss a video by me. I love the elf army. You guys are amazing. You guys are strong. We are all elves. I love my elves. I love my elf army. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Sleep tight tonight. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.